Welcome, everyone. I'm excited to introduce you to AutoProject Insights, a platform dedicated to simplifying automotive engineering. Today, we'll explore how our solutions can make your engineering processes more efficient and streamlined. We'll cover the key features, benefits, and how AutoProject Insights can transform your workflow. Let's get started. Welcome to AutoProject Insights, where our goal is to simplify automotive engineering. Today, we're focusing on product validation testing, or PV. This is a crucial phase in the development process because it ensures that the vehicle components and systems meet the required standards and perform reliably in real-world conditions. Essentially, PV is about confirming that what we've designed and built actually works as intended before it goes into mass production. During product validation testing, we simulate various operating environments to identify potential issues early. This includes testing for durability, safety, and compliance with industry regulations. The key here is thoroughness, covering all possible scenarios to make sure the product can withstand everyday use and unexpected events. By doing this, we reduce the risk of failures after launch, saving time and costs down the line. It also helps us build confidence in the quality of our vehicles, which is vital for customer satisfaction and brand reputation. Overall, PV is a critical step in our engineering process, ensuring that the final product is safe, reliable, and ready for the road. AutoProject Insights, simplifying automotive engineering. Today, I want to talk about PV testing, or product validation testing. This is a crucial step in making sure that the final product actually works correctly, safely, and reliably. And it's not just in a lab or a controlled environment, it's in real-world conditions. Because, after all, that's how customers will use the vehicle day-to-day. So, PV testing helps us verify that everything functions as it should, under the same conditions the end user will experience. This process is key to building trust with customers and ensuring quality across the board. It ties directly into our overall goal of streamlining automotive engineering through clear validation processes. By thoroughly testing and validating, we can catch potential issues early and deliver a safer, more reliable product. Let's take a closer look at AutoProject Insights and how it helps simplify automotive engineering. One key aspect is the role of PV, or production validation. PV is about verifying that the complete system performs as expected after design validation, but before moving into phases like PPAP, SOP, and the actual ramp-up to full production. This step is crucial because it ensures that everything is working properly in a real-world environment before mass production begins. It's the final quality check to catch any issues early on. Now, the big question we're asking here is, will the product survive customer use in all conditions? Because, ultimately, if it doesn't stand up to varied customer environments, extreme temperatures, vibrations, or different handling, then we haven't achieved our goal. The critical question PV answers is exactly that. Is this product ready to handle customer use across all conditions? It's about confidence, knowing that what we produce will perform reliably once it reaches the customer. So, in the context of our overall presentation, this step is about ensuring quality, reliability, and customer satisfaction. It's the bridge between development and real-world application, helping us deliver a product that truly meets customer expectations. Let's take a closer look at how AutoProject Insights simplifies automotive engineering. First, we have the planning phase, where PV is integrated into the APQP framework, setting the foundation for the entire process. Moving into product design, we focus on capturing the voice of the customer, analyzing warranty data, and developing concepts that truly meet market needs. Next, in process design, we verify design correctness through design validation, or DV, ensuring our plans are solid before moving forward. Then, during product validation, we conduct PV testing, perform PPAP, and run at rate. These steps are critical to confirm the product meets specifications and can be manufactured reliably. Finally, before launching, We complete Gate 4 validation, which involves passing DVP and R and ensuring manufacturing readiness with T1 and T2 off-tool parts. Once all these steps are completed successfully, we move to SOP and quality monitoring, ensuring a smooth launch and sustained product quality. This structured approach helps us streamline development, reduce risks, and deliver quality vehicles efficiently. Let's dive into how AutoProject Insights helps us simplify automotive engineering through comprehensive validation processes. First, we utilize a field validation fleet consisting of 20 to 100 cars, which allows us to gather real-world usage data. By replicating usage profiles and analyzing telematics data, we gain valuable insights into how vehicles perform under actual driving conditions. We also conduct driving clinics to observe how drivers interact with the vehicles, further enriching our understanding of real-world scenarios. This approach ensures that our validation closely mirrors customer experiences. For environmental testing, we use chambers that simulate temperatures from 40 degrees C to plus 60 degrees C, along with endurance testing for up to 10 million cycles. This helps us verify durability across extreme conditions. Additionally, vibration rigs, both sine and random vibrations, are employed to test how components withstand vibrations during operation. To simulate engine conditions, we use cold and hot engine boxes, which are crucial for testing thermal effects on engine components. Our bench and rig validation encompasses various tests, including system PV testing, brake and steering endurance, and NVH validation, ensuring that every subsystem performs reliably. We also verify EMC and EMI compliance, conduct thermal cycling tests, and assess corrosion and salt spray resistance. Full vehicle durability tests are performed in controlled environments to validate overall vehicle robustness. Moreover, OEM labs and proving grounds play a vital role by providing real-world durability and whole vehicle testing, ensuring that our designs hold up under actual driving conditions. Finally, all these efforts are structured around what we call the 3 pillars of PV testing, which form the foundation for reliable and comprehensive validation. Together, these methods help us deliver vehicles that are not only innovative, but also tested thoroughly for durability and safety in every environment and scenario. In this slide, I want to highlight how AutoProject Insights is dedicated to simplifying automotive engineering while ensuring top-quality performance. First, we've rigorously tested for issues like knock and injector problems, and I'm pleased to say that everything came through smoothly, even with poor fuel quality or high ethanol content. Our fuel quality test confirmed there's no interference, meeting standards like CISPR 25 and ISO 11452 for EMC and EMI, so electromagnetic compatibility is assured. Moving on, we also checked for corrosion resistance, no perforations or gasket corrosion after 1,000 hours of salt fog and mud exposure. That's critical for durability in harsh environments. When it comes to cold climate performance, the engine starts in under 5 seconds with stable idle even after soaking at 30 degrees C for 12 to 24 hours, showing excellent cold start capability. For hot climate endurance, we tested at 45 degrees C ambient temperature under full load, and there was no overheating or torque drop greater than 5%, demonstrating robustness in high-temperature conditions. And of course, we examined structural and functional integrity through a full vehicle durability cycle over 100,000 kilometers, covering Belgian block roads, washboard terrains, and potholes to ensure long-term reliability. All these tests align with real OEM engine PV requirements, confirming that our solutions meet the highest standards for durability and performance. This comprehensive testing approach really supports our overall goal of delivering reliable, high-quality automotive components. In this slide, I want to highlight how AutoProject Insights is really simplifying automotive engineering for OEMs. As you can see, OEMs are actively tracking their progress using several key tools, including the QCR, which stands for Quality Concern Report, the R at R validation sheet, and the DV/PV maturity trackers. These tools help ensure that every aspect of development and validation is monitored closely. For example, we have data showing that 20 customers covering 500 kilometers have successfully passed certain milestones. Moving to more specific tests, in week 24, during the customer fleet testing, the focus is on real-world driving scenarios. Then we have a pending test, the dyno test at 45 degrees C under full load, which is scheduled for week 22 in hot climate conditions. This is crucial because it verifies how the vehicle performs under extreme temperatures. Next, there's the 100,000 km system validation currently in progress, scheduled around week 20, which is vital for long-term durability assurance. We also see that full vehicle EMI scans have passed, ensuring electromagnetic compatibility, and the week of 18 is dedicated to EMC chamber testing. Finally, we track and report on PV tests, which are essential for verifying powertrain and vehicle integration. Overall, these various tests and tracking tools demonstrate a comprehensive approach to validating and refining automotive systems, all aimed at delivering reliable, high-quality vehicles efficiently. Let's dive into some of the key insights we're gaining from AutoProject, which is all about simplifying automotive engineering. First, we inspect critical engine components like pistons, gaskets, and injectors. One important limit we look at is bore wear, which should stay under 0.01 millimeters to ensure optimal engine performance and longevity. Next, we perform teardown analysis where we gather detailed data. We use over 150 different channels, including CAN bus signals, thermocouples, strain gauges, vibration sensors, and NVH measurements. This comprehensive data collection helps us understand how the components behave under various conditions. Speaking of testing, we have a dedicated proving ground that features diverse environments like Belgian blocks, pothole tracks, high-speed loops, water watting areas, and thermal gratting zones. These setups allow us to simulate real-world driving conditions and push our vehicles to their limits. We also work with production engines at different stages, T1 and T2, to validate the release calibration ECU and ensure that all components meet SOP-level standards. This step is crucial for maintaining quality and reliability before mass production. Finally, we build prototype vehicles following a physical prototype execution flow. This process helps us validate our designs early and make necessary adjustments before moving into full-scale production. All these efforts are interconnected and support our goal of advancing automotive engineering with precision and confidence. Let's take a closer look at some of the key insights from AutoProject that are helping us simplify automotive engineering. First, we have the Weibel B10 life, which exceeds 150,000 kilometers and a reliability rate of over 95%. This means our components are designed to last well beyond typical vehicle lifespans, ensuring durability and customer satisfaction. Next, when it comes to failure prediction, we use strain gauges, which need to match over 90% accuracy, and temperature measurements that are within plus or minus 5 degrees Celsius. These precise match criteria are crucial for accurately forecasting component performance under real-world conditions. Moving on to physical correlation, we simulate a 200,000 kilometer stress cycle using advanced tools like ENCODE, ANSYS, and FEMFAT. These simulations help us understand how parts behave over their lifespan and validate our designs before physical testing. On the virtual durability front, we incorporate CAD models with tolerances, material properties, and GD and T capability. This comprehensive approach allows us to predict how manufacturing variations might impact product longevity and performance. Finally, we leverage digital twin technology, software-accelerated virtual prototypes, that enable us to simulate and analyze vehicle behavior in real time. This integration of digital tools accelerates our product development process and improves accuracy, ultimately leading to smarter, more reliable automotive solutions. All these insights come together to streamline engineering, reduce costs, and enhance vehicle reliability, key goals that align perfectly with our overall mission. AutoProject insights really highlight why product validation, or PV, is crucial in automotive engineering. When OEMs skip PV, they risk facing significant failure costs, which can include not only financial penalties from regulators, but also customer dissatisfaction and long-term brand damage. Once a field failure happens, it can harm the company's reputation permanently, making it much harder to regain customer trust. That's why meeting the required field reliability target is so important. In this case, the target is 95%, meaning we aim for 95% of vehicles to perform flawlessly in real-world conditions. If we delay the launch without proper PV sign-off, it can push the SOP, start of production, by months, which is costly and disruptive. And speaking of costs, if PV is skipped, the potential recall costs per incident can be as high as 50 crore. That's a massive financial risk that could have been avoided with thorough validation. All these points underscore why PV matters so much. It's not just about compliance, but about safeguarding the business from serious financial and reputational risks. In the end, proper validation helps ensure a smooth launch, protects our brand, and keeps our customers satisfied. AutoProject insights aim to simplify automotive engineering by streamlining key processes. On this final slide, we focus on the critical differences between design validation, or DV, and product validation, PV. Both are essential, but they serve different purposes. First, let's look at what these processes involve. Design validation asks, did we design it right? It's about confirming that the design meets our specifications and requirements before moving to manufacturing. On the other hand, product validation asks, did we build it right? Meaning, did the actual product meet the intended goals and perform reliably in real-world conditions? Several key aspects differentiate these two. For example, design validation often uses lab tests, simulations, and prototypes to verify the design. It's about catching issues early. Product validation involves real-world testing, on the road, in climate chambers with actual customers, to ensure the product performs under typical usage. Throughout this process, we consider deliverables like PPAP and SOP approval, DVP and R, and addressing any tool or process fixes that might delay launch. Redesigns or failure results often stem from gaps identified during testing. We test not just in the lab or on dynos, but also in real conditions, on the road, in climate chambers, and with customer feedback. This ensures our product is validated both in controlled environments and in the field, aligning with OEM quality standards. Design engineering owns these validation steps, especially for production intent prototypes and soft tools. We ask ourselves, did we build it right? And did we design it right? These questions help focus our efforts on quality and performance. By understanding these key differences, we ensure thorough validation at every stage, covering design, prototype, and final product, ultimately delivering reliable, high-quality vehicles that meet customer expectations.